Hello, my Libra and Libra rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and we're here today to do your monthly tarot zodiac reading for August of 2021. Welcome to it. Thanks for being here, you guys. I am changing the way that I record these videos in the order in which I record them. So I started with Leo because we are in the Leo season right now. However, I've decided that I'm going to do a competition from here going forward until further notice, and that is I will start in the order of the most liked videos. So if you click like on this, hopefully the Libras will win next month so I can record Libras first, and the second most likes will be recorded second, and so on and so on. I just got a little bored with it, so I had to change it up a little bit. Okay, there's good news, Libra. So just hang in there in this reading because we're going to get to it. We're going to get to the bottom of it. First house, movements, choices, and decisions. You are trying to decide what your next move is. I feel like for most of you, it's going to be career. It could be in a lot of areas of your life. We do have Akasha here to remind you rather, that you are a teacher. You could be a spiritual teacher. You could be considering going into some sort of career related to helping, healing, doing this work. Maybe you already do this work and you're thinking of adding to it. If that is true for you, then that's the green light confirmation that you guys needed. Second house, moving on. Second house rules your possessions and your finances. Moving on is the Eight of Cups in traditional tarot. It's walking away from something. It's coming out of the darkness into the light. Ariel is here to tell us that you do have psychic abilities. This reading just seems to, I hate to use the term reek in a Libra video, but it reeks of psychic abilities here, Libra. So I feel like they're being activated within you. If you already have them activated, then they are more so activated as if they are on steroids in the month of August for you. And congratulations on that. So you are being given intuitive advice and guidance in the form of how to increase your abundance and prosperity, financial prosperity. So please listen to the messages that are given to you at this time in that regard. Third house. Siblings, this is brother or sister or anyone that you would consider a brother or sister, so this card is for them. They are in the process of just going through the motions in life. They could be depressed, not having any fun, perhaps working too hard. You may need to reach out to them if you wish and have a conversation about that and cheer them up like a Libra can. Patience, they're saying. Your sibling needs to have patience. They are in a transition period, I'm hearing, and so, that can be kind of funky in not being in a familiar stance, place, and space right now, but the universe is working the problem out, whatever that may be for them. Okay. Fourth house, a lot of you Libras are going to like this. Fourth house, you have alpha male. This is an authority figure. This could be a partner for sure. It could be a boyfriend, girlfriend. If this is a girlfriend, then this is a very headstrong female. This is not the effeminate type of female. This is a female that has a lot of masculine energy. This could also be an Aries because the Aries really embodies this card, the Emperor in traditional tarot, as the alpha male. For some of you, this may be a surprise visitor that you don't know that's coming to your home. And for some of you, this could be talking about your father, because sometimes the father shows up in the fourth house. Your father could be showing up for a visit, perhaps unexpected in August. Francesca is here to remind you, what are you going to decide right now? You might be on the fence about a few things. You might be on the fence about where you want to live. However, it's important, Francesca says, it's a reminder not to think or speak negatively about where you live or about your father, because you are causing more negative things to manifest as a result of that. So only speak and think positive things right now, Libra. Okay, 5th house, stand your ground. Okay, this is you guys drawing your line in the sand, the need for you to draw your line in the sand. Perhaps someone is taking advantage of you in your social circle or in your dating world, and you're doing all the work, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this. This is not cool. We need a 50-50 deal here. This is not 60-40. This is not 90-10. This is not 80-20. I need you to put forth as much effort as I'm putting forth in this relationship, in this friendship, whatever this is. Okay, a lot of Libras go above and beyond the mark when they're in that mode, and you are being advised to pull back at this time because you're expending too much effort and you are not receiving nearly what you put out. It's very unbalanced. Vanessa is here again. This is the on the fence card. She says to make a decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine life and purpose. Hang on, Libra. Hi, Libra. Sorry about that. So we were talking about your 5th house and standing up for yourself. We have Vanessa here that's talking about perhaps you have been on the fence and that you wanted to say something to this person for quite some time in your friendship circle or in your dating world, and you just have not done it. However, it is not the time to waffle. You do need to speak your mind. You do need to draw the line in the sand, as we have discussed. Your 6th house of work and health, discontent and boredom. You may be tired of the way things are going at work and ready for a change. Others of you who do not have a job or work to speak of right now, you may be tired of that and wanting to go get some work because you're too bored around the house. But perhaps there is this is like a threefold message. There's another third of the Libras out there that are tired in the way that their health is going, and you're ready to add a new regimen. We have, excuse me, Bethany here that talks about taking time out to take good care of yourself. And I think this card, card talks about getting a massage, a sea salt bath, a pedicure, something like that, which I know the Libras are going to love. 7th house. Okay, so this is the good news. The sort of bad news first. The contrast that you're feeling regarding your relationship or the fact that you're single in the month of August is actually leading you to a new path. Now, Adriana is here to tell you you have to listen to the advice that is being offered and given to you by your guides and angels, because the contrast is, as Abraham would say, is launching a new rocket of desire, and in this case, it's opening a new path to a new relationship in a better place and space with someone new for most of you. So pay attention. Now, this could be a message that's been coming to you over the course of many months now, or maybe many weeks or many days, that says you need to, I hate to say this because so many people, I'm just giving you as an example, so many people hate online dating, that you need to sign up on a certain site that you haven't done yet. And I feel like for most of you, it's not a very well-known site. This is a very, a smaller group of people, or this may be somewhere, a place that you need to go visit to meet new people that brings you a new, better relationship. And for some of you Libras that are coupled, the contrast that you have had and the messages that you have been receiving may have something to do with you getting relationship counseling if you haven't already done that yet. 8th house. Okay, so this is the house of Scorpio, and I'm getting a specific message for someone here. You may know a Scorpio or be introduced to a new Scorpio where you partner with this person in a business endeavor. However, for the majority of you, the 8th house, of course, represents intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income. If you have that, you could have a new income stream coming from your spouse or significant other. You could be partnered up with someone who you have entered into a contract with and that you're doing something brand new with. I love, love, love it. Good for you. Congratulations. Shanti, the angel of peace, is here to tell us that the storm is over. It has passed you now. For some of you, this may be talking about a legal situation or a tax issue that has now resolved, or it is being resolved in the month of August or shortly thereafter, and that you can take a breath. So good for you. That might be a tax concern for some of you. We have the ninth house. Ninth house represents your education. It also represents your travel. Memories of love suggest that you are reminiscent of times past, about a time where you did travel or a certain place that you went to, or perhaps you always take an annual trip to a certain place and this year you haven't done it yet. However, you are in the feeling place of going there in your memories. For some of you, this could be talking about school too. Perhaps you love the time that you were in school, or you love the people that you were with and you're thinking about them. Now, what's very interesting here is we have Sonia, who is the angel that talks about receiving messages from the other side. If you have a loved one or friend or relative that has crossed over recently, or perhaps this is the anniversary of their death or birthday or something like that, and I feel like it really is tied to this place that you love to go visit for many of you. This person is waving hello from the other side. And, you know, some of you may even have had a dream about this person, and yet you woke up feeling like it wasn't a dream, feeling like it was a visitation, but you weren't believing that 100%, and you asked the higher power for a confirmation that it was indeed that passed over loved one or relative, and here is your sign. This is your confirmation, okay? 10th house, the career, also rules your mother. It says that you already know what to do regarding your career, but you haven't done it yet. You haven't taken the action steps to pull the trigger, and as we know, now, what's fascinating about this reading, Libra, is you did not pull the Libra card. Hallelujah for that, right? For those of you Libras that watch me, you know, all the time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. However, there is lots of action that needs to be taken this month for Libra, and the career house is no exception. Now, for a small portion of you, this may be talking about your mother. Sometimes your mother or your mother figure, could be stepmother, mother-in-law, shows up in the 10th house. Awareness says that she already knows what she needs to do, your mother that is, and hasn't done it yet. Astara is here to tell you, and perhaps your mother, to reach for the stars. Do not yield to anything less than what you deserve to receive at this time. You need to go for it, this career thing, whatever this is. Or it could be talking about your mom's career too, for those of you that pertains to. 11th house rules the children. So for those of you Libras that have children, it's talking about children. For those of you that do not have children, this is talking about your best friend or close friend. Balance says, and I get this card a lot in this house, particularly for people that have children, because the children nowadays are so out of balance with the amount of screen time that they spend and time consuming junk food. So while this card is not for you, it's for them. If you have children in your life, it's important to assess and monitor and change their eating habits, their screen habits, getting more healthy vegetables, more fresh air outside, more exercise if that's medically possible. You know, you may need to recruit help with that, family members, the advice of professionals, etc. Isaiah is here to talk about It is time to give birth to new situations and things in life. This is all about like changing the routine for these children, or perhaps your best friend or close friend. Like the old ways of them doing things is not really working anymore. They're not feeling good about themselves or their life, and it's time for a major workup here. Overhaul, I'm hearing. Okay, now this is great news for the Libra. 12th house. The 12th house shows up. It's about what's about to manifest. Look for it in about 3 months from now, so we're talking November. Harmony is warm and fuzzy feelings. And this is the card that I see a lot at the beginning of new relationships. Libra, it is completely possible that for those of you that aren't coupled, that you meet someone new between now and, say, Libra season. We're talking the end of October, or excuse me, the end of September to mid-October. You meet them, and then by the time this November rolls around, you are in a new relationship. For those of you that this is not talking about a new relationship, this could be talking about you having warm and fuzzy feelings, just about where you're at in life and the people that are around you. Either way, it is a blessed message for sure. And I love this coupled with the Archangel Gabriel card, the Archangel of Messages. And I like it because Archangel Gabriel has been with me, from what I understand, the majority of my life. So I feel like this is a message coming in from Gabriel as my archangel that has been with me to sort of compound this message of harmony. You may already have received a message from someone saying that you're going to meet someone before the end of this year and be in a relationship with them. And if that is true for you, then just know that is another confirmation of this exciting opportunity that's coming. So thank you so much for being here with me. Please continue to like and share my videos. Many blessings to all you.